nicely played.
Jigs.
It's important doing.
Wow, is that a bad bounce?
Advantage. Jigs.
And again, the second set.
Advantage, Jaziri.
Application here. We go again. This
Advantage, Jaziri.
Got the shot he wanted, James Duckworth.
Game, Jaziri.
good hold from Jaziri, showing a lot of character to come through that long service game.
To 2 seconds.
Tennis.
Sure is. That's a tough point.
15 love.
Once again, good movement. Good movement from Duckworth. Set the point up well.
15 all. $30-15.
Well, you said it, Liz. Duckworth just has that
14-15.
little bit more in several departments, really, doesn't he? He's got that weight of shot, slightly heavier serve, a little bit more effective when it goes in as well.
And just a little bit more variety and a better understanding of what's required to win on the grass court.
So another emphatic hold then from the Australian.
3 games all, third set.
As he levels up here in this third.
And sometimes, you know, we talk about coaches and what a coach can add to a player. And I know when Roger Federer brought Tony Roach on board for the period of time that he had Tony, and Roger was #1 in the world, and everyone said, well, up until that point, Roger really hadn't had a coach travelling with him all the time. And he said, look, I just want to, you know, help my volleys and work on getting to the net more. So they're quite specific in what was required to add to Roger's game, and he was #1 in the world. So sometimes when you get a coach on board, you know, that's all that's required. But that could be the difference between what is almost a great match and winning a match.
Yep, smallest of margins.
30 love.
That's what it's all about. Especially on grass, as you're alluding to. Absolutely.
Well, you must have an understanding. It's vital to have an understanding of the angles and, you know, what a ball does differently on a grass court as compared to a clay court or a hard court.
14
It's all about tempered aggression out here on a grass court with heavy Slazenger balls. You've got to sort of get up the court a little bit and open up your opponent's court with a little bit more angle. But
And
do it
that
without
comes
missing.
from here.
Yes,
it comes from the mind and being prepared to modify your game and doing what's required.
Game, Jaziri.
Oh, a beautiful service hold from Jaziri.
Jaziri leads by 4 games to 3, third set. Duckworth by 2 sets to love.
If we look at people who have modified their game over the years. To me, Rafa is the perfect example. You know, when he first came on the tour, we thought, gee, you know, here's the clay courter. Well, who would have thought that he would have gone on and done the tremendous things that he's done here on a grass court? He's a great example of modifying your game to suit grass.
And he's clever because going on from that, what he does is when he approaches venomously so that he's got an easier volley as well normally. Normally playing volleys above net height most of the time, Rafa. That's why he looks so good. But he is such an effective volleyer on the back of the quality of his approach. So like you say, each of the players sort of address it with their own idiosyncrasy.
Well, gone are the days where we used to have 3 Grand Slams played on grass. There was Forest Hills, there was the Australian Open in Melbourne, and there was here. You know, now we just have here. So it's not anywhere near as much grass court tennis played. So, you know, some players will think, well, you know, I'll go to England, I don't really like the grass, but I should play Wimbledon. And then they just want this period of time to be gone as quickly as possible. There are other players just want to soak it for everything it's worth and play as much on grass as they possibly can.
15 all.
It's all about tennis being sort of a multifaceted sport that starts in January and goes through October and has, you know, hard court, clay court, indoors, outdoors, and who manages from January to November better.
Exactly, well worded. Pearls of wisdom from Liz Smiley.
15-30.
Well, it's a beautiful sun-kissed scene. Court 17 at the moment. Lunchtime, 1:15 local time. As a plane heads towards touchdown in Heathrow. Take about 3-4 minutes in the plane, about an hour in the car. With London traffic.
15-40.
Hey, it took me 30 hours to get here in a plane.
Yes, you've come all the way, haven't you? From the land of Duckworth.
Worth it, though.
So, Jaziri, 2 break points.
Game, Jaziri.
Oh, gee.
Lapse in concentration from Duckworth.
Jaziri leads by 5 games to 3. Third set.
Succumbing in the middle of this third set with his 7th double fault. Hands the break to Jaziri, and he now will serve for this third set.
$15 love.
Come on, Ducky.
Net, it's Fisser. $30 love.
Bits of time.
30-15.
Inevitably, there's bound to be some sort of lull. Particularly on a first round.
30 all.
This Grand Slams are a real to the tournament, improving as you go along and making sure that you spend as least amount of time really on court as possible in the early rounds for certainly the top seeds. Oh, you got caught there, Duckworth.
40-30.
Yes, it was a good body serve from Jaziri. Here he is then, with a set point.
Game in third set, Jaziri.
And Jaziri seals the set then after
By 6
just
games to 3.
25
leads
minutes.
by 2 sets to 1.
And that's his coach, Dejan Petrovic, who's delighted with the Tunisians' efforts. So we have a match on our hands here. Duckworth 2 sets to 1 up, but you